Okay, this one might be a little triggering, like some kind of shit. So like if you're feeling triggered, if you're feeling the you can click off. Like it's no big deal, and we might just have different opinions, different ideologies. But this video is about metacognition. Thinking about thinking. But really, it's about the utility of your thoughts. So what do I mean? Thoughts are not objective. They're just like feelings, But we think them anyway. And we often conflate these things with truth, but truth is different than our thoughts. And there's really no way of knowing what's true and what's just our thoughts. As much as we might believe that our thoughts it's reality, there's no question about it. And some things, yeah, we can all agree upon, they're probably true, right? But most things, it's not black and white. There is no fucking single answer. Maybe there is, but we don't know it, right? So before we get into that, why am I always talking about doomers? Why do I have such a rage boner for doomers? Why do I want to strangle them? It's because I've been captured by them before. I used to be depressed and fucking had negative, pessimistic thoughts about the future. And why? Well, it was my own fault. It was for thinking those thoughts. But it was also because they got implanted in me by negative people, by doomers who think what they're saying is truth. And they're good at convincing you it's the truth. But why do I have such a negative feelings about doomers? Why do I hate doomers? And why do I want to rescue people who are going down that path? It's because it's just counterproductive. People have always been doomers. People have always thought the world is ending. Everyone has always thought things are going to shit. But why do things keep getting better? Maybe one of these days they'll be right, but people, we gotta understand something. Like, go outside, look at the sun, feel the fucking sun radiate down on you, listen to the birds chirping and the butterflies flapping their wings. And like the fucking, you could look at the stats of crime across the globe going down. Sickness and infant mortality going down. So I clearly have a boner for optimism, but why? It's because it's good for you. When you think about all of the good shit going on in the world, when you realize the world is actually pretty fucking good, you're a happier person and you treat others better and you actually make the world a better place. Whereas if you think the world is going to shit, you think everyone is terrible, you're like a cynical person, you're pessimistic, you think everyone's out to get you, and you take fucking glee when something bad happens to someone or yourself, like, ha, I got it right. I knew the people were shitty. I knew people are only out for themselves and nobody is in it to make this world a better place. Everyone just has their own personal, selfish reasons. Now, there's appeal to that, because if you don't know any better, you might think, oh, that does sound true. People are cynical. Everyone just wants the best for themselves, but people can also want the best for others and the best for the world around them. So I just talked about how it's good to be optimistic. It's bad to be a doomer. Why? Well, I said why. But the main idea is your thoughts have utility. So you have to consider the utility of your thoughts. When you start throwing away thoughts that are just trash and won't help you in any single way, that's when you'll get better. That's when you'll feel better about the world. And when you start embracing thoughts that give you power, that make you change, that give you hope, that's when the world gets better, not just for yourself, but for everyone else around you. Now, I'm not saying be delusional, be naive, be stupid, but I'm saying we don't know what the truth is. So why would you believe, why would you embrace beliefs that make you worse off and make you cynical and make you hate other people? Just think about where that's leading you. It's not leading you anywhere good. Trust me. Okay, so this is kind of what I was saying earlier about the triggering. You can think yourself into depression and anxiety and, I don't know, maybe other things too, but if you don't believe that, if you think I'm a shitty person, I'm a loser, everyone hates me, I'm a burden, If you don't think that's gonna make you depressed, I don't understand. I'm confused. Now, I'm not saying like it's a feedback cycle. So depression will make you think these thoughts, but these thoughts will also make you depressed. So if you're not already clinically depressed, if you aren't suicidal, if you see hope in the future, then you can't let these thoughts get to you. You can't like give these thoughts power. You can't like keep repeating these thoughts and making them true because they have no utility. They have very negative utility. These thoughts are bad for you. They're gonna make you sit in your bed and rot and eat shitty and say, what's the point, man? There is no tomorrow. Tomorrow, the world's dying. The planet's dying, man. But like you can hear the birds chirping outside. And yeah, okay, 4 billion years from now, the sun is gonna be engulfed. So like why does it matter what's gonna happen between now and that? You know? I don't know what I'm saying, but my point is stop thinking thoughts that take your power away. Stop thinking thoughts that, like, think about where your thoughts will lead you. Like, think about if you kept thinking these same exact thoughts, where is that going to lead you? Are you thinking, if I work hard and I give it my best and I'm learning and I have an open mind and I am willing to grow, I'm willing to accept feedback, where do you think that's going to lead you in 10 years? I'll let you answer that. I think you know how I feel about that. And like, if you think the world is ending, there's no point in doing anything at all. Everything's shit. It always will be shit. Fucking, I don't know. Oh, politics. Politics. If that's what, like, think about where that's going to lead you. You think you're going to be a well-adjusted, happy person who has a happy family, a happy life, and sees the beauty in life, even though it might catastrophically end at some point? I don't think that's gonna lead you good places. So like the only reason I can think of to like as to why people would want to think this is they don't think about like the utility of their thoughts. They think, oh, my thoughts don't have an effect. They're just my thoughts, right? I'm just narrating what's happening in the world. That's one thing, but like you gotta get rid of that. If you think that like my thoughts don't affect reality, they don't affect my actions, they don't affect anything, you gotta kill that off or you're gonna be fucked. The other thing is I think people think like, oh, I'm so smart. I know that the world is ending. I know that I know that these people that are trying their best and they're like giving it their all and they're being kind people, I know that they're rubes, bro. They're fucking fools. They're dummies. They don't know that World War III is happening tomorrow. Bro, you've been saying World War III is happening for like years now. Like, where is it? And I'm not trying to be insensitive. Maybe I'll be the dumb idiot, but like, are you gonna get like satisfaction if World War III actually happens? Or like what's the point of that? Are you like stocking up, like, at least with like the doomsday people who like fucking fill their bunkers with beans and rice and shit, at least they're preparing. But like, if you're just gonna sit in your bed and rot and like doom scroll and like, ugh, man, life is just terrible. It's like, what are you doing, bro? Like, if you think the world is ending, maybe go fucking buy some beans and rice, okay? Do something like that. Go, I don't know, go start farming. But like, what are you doing, brother? Just a naive dummy over here. Ah. No. If I'm being honest with you, I think the optimists, they're a lot smarter. No, I'm not going to say smarter, but like they're a lot like wiser than the people who are claiming the world is ending, claiming that everything is going to shit because of A, the utility, but B, they're actually more correct. The world is trending in a positive direction. Actually, what about the sun engulfing the fucking earth in 4 billion years? Bro, you know how many lifetimes that is? You could be reincarnated 1,000 fucking times and you still wouldn't be close to that. It's like, why are you dreading the future so much? Even if fucking World War III happens tomorrow and I get fucking nuked, I would have rather been like happy the whole time. Cause like you can be in your bed doom scrolling saying World War III is coming, bro. Trust me. But like, like looking back on it, would you have been happier? Like thinking like, huh, I got it right. World War III actually did happen. I was right. I wasn't going experiencing life, I wasn't going making memories, I wasn't having a good time, but I was right. Like, that's the only upside. You get to be the, actually, I was correct. But really, just looking back on history, you haven't been correct. So like you can keep trying to predict the future, keep trying to predict the end of humanity and the end of civilization or whatever, culture, I don't know. But like, even if you're right, like, what's the point? I don't get it. So, okay, and so that's like kind of like political, that's kind of shit. But like, these thoughts, this is also true for yourself. Like, if you think, I'm a strong person, I can accomplish things. If I work hard and I grow and I learn, I put myself out there and I make myself uncomfortable, those thoughts are going to give you power. If you think, I have something to learn, I know I'm not the best, but I'm not the shittiest person either. And it's going to vary. Like, there is no universal good thought for one person across all of time and all of space. But generally, we can usually agree on like good things. Like, you want to be a confident person, but you don't want to take it so far that you're like egotistical, you're narcissistic, you're a piece of shit. So like, you have to think about it. You have to be critical. If you're already someone who has a huge ego, who thinks they're better than everyone else, who thinks they can't learn anything, you need to like think some like shittier thoughts, more realistic thoughts about yourself. And if you're someone with like really low self-esteem, you feel like you're a burden, you think there's nothing you can do, you gotta like think about your strengths. Like, think about all of the shit that's gone well in your life and like all of the shit that you have done well. Think about thoughts in terms of what they're gonna do for you. Is it gonna make you go to the gym? Is it gonna make you work hard? Is it gonna make you enjoy life more? Do that. Avoid at all cost all of the shit that's just tearing you down and taking your energy away, even as like attractive as it might be. Because we're like, I think it's just evolution, like it's just evolutionary psychology. Like we're attracted to knowing when shit is going wrong. Like, oh, if there's a pack of wild grizzly bears, I don't think grizzly bears travel in packs, but like if they're tearing apart the tribe next door, that's a good thing to know about, right? But nowadays, we're just on social media doom scrolling like, oh, that place got bombed. They're coming for me next. No, they're not coming for you, bro. Don't worry. Okay, I know this got me fired up, but like, bro, I can't stand these doomers. I've been there. I've been depressed. And like, be careful with your thoughts. They can lead you into depression. They can lead you into an anxiety. I don't know about all the other shit, but maybe that too. So be careful. And if you think that's like insensitive, like, actually it's a matter of brain chemistry, I don't know, maybe it is. But maybe your thoughts, and even if it is, maybe your thoughts fuck up your brain chemistry. Maybe when you think, I'm a depressed loser who has nothing going for him, who's a burden on society, who can contribute nothing, maybe that's gonna fuck up your brain chemistry. And maybe like watching content like saying that shit to you is also fucking up your brain chemistry. So, I don't know, keep that in mind. Sorry if I got heated. I can't stand this. I can't stand it. And in fact, I will stand it. I will fight against this bullshittery. Alright. Thank you for watching. Appreciate you. Okay. Check out my videos. And go think some positive thoughts. Go do something, bro. You can change the fucking world. But only if you believe it. If you believe you can't, then keep on doing your thing, brother. But I would hope you change. Alright, peace out. Appreciate you.